Good morning, Mr. Steve's Roadside English class. Mr. Steve is not feeling well this morning, so I will be helping him out. I am Mr. Steve's butler, Mr. Sleeve. I am speaking to you from Mr. Steve's luxurious living room. I was helping Mr. Steve last night prepare today's lesson about parallel structure, so I know everything that he was going to talk to you about. There are 2 times that you need to pay attention to parallel structure when you speak and write. First, you have to make sure that both halves of a long sentence of the same subject. For example, listen to this sentence and decide if both halves of the sentence of the same subject. Last night Mr. Steve hit a baseball, and it flew way out of the park. Do both parts of the compound sentence of the same subject? No, they don't. The first clause has Mr. Steve as the subject, and the subject of the second clause is the baseball. You would have to correct this sentence in your writing to read: the ball flew out of the park when Mr. Steve hit it. The ball is now the subject of the whole sentence. Do you all understand the difference? The second rule about parallel structure is to make sure you use the same verb form when you list things. Listen carefully to this sentence and check to make sure the same verb form is used throughout. Mr. Steve loves cookies, loves the Phillies, and grading papers. I think that you'll agree that the same verb form is not used consistently in the list of things about Mr. Steve. This sentence would be better if it were written this way: Mr. Steve loves cookies, enjoys the Phillies, and likes grading papers. All 3 of the verbs are S-form verbs now, rather than a variety of different forms. So there you have it, class, my version of parallel structure. It's not different than the version from the Mr. Steve that you know and love. You have been a good group of listeners, and I hope I get another chance to talk to you. Now, I'm sure the big Mr. Steve will show you a couple of examples of parallel structure on the smart board. Enjoy his lesson. Goodbye, and learn all you can.